I don't even know what to call it, but it's like axes on a grid. And with those, you can move them around. So I want to move them over here, and it'll move the decal with them. Move over there, whatever you want. And you have to make sure that it's always partially inside of the brush. Like notice how I can only see the top blue and a little bit of the red and green one, but I can't see the bottom blue one because it's inside. You'll notice here that it's actually inside of the brush a little bit. Like this is the line of the brush. So if I move it out, all of a sudden it disappears. I can't see it anymore. So I have to make sure it's half inside. But if you just go here and click, it'll automatically do that for you. Next tool is overlays, and overlays is pretty much the exact same as the decal tool, except you can move, rotate, you can rotate or stretch textures. So if I go here and I click down, first thing you'll notice is that this is actually bigger than the original, I believe. No, it's not. Okay, well, I don't know, I'm smoking. But this is the same size, sorry. And so I have in this view here, and I can move it around like just a normal decal. Sorry, I'm Canadian. And then you'll notice these grids on these little boxes on the side. I can use this. I can make copies of it, but I'll just move it back to the original for now. And if I click on here, while I have these 4 arrows kind of style, I do that, and I have these circles instead. And I put my mouse where my mouse kind of disappears, so I click, I can rotate. See what I did there, ladies and gentlemen? I rotated it. Rotate. Rotate. So that's pretty exciting. That's really good to use if you want to, say, have have like a blood decal that's kind of like stretched. So you can move that around and rotate it. So, because let's say you want to have this blood decal, Jesus, I can't talk today, and you want to move it so it goes into the wall over there. Like say you have a wall over there, you want to go all the way up to that wall. Well, the decal you can't do that because it just stuck this way and you can't rotate it around. Or you have, say, a wall that's like at an angle, like right here. You can just do this, rotate it up to the wall so it looks like it goes up to the wall. With this, you're stuck with just going this way. You can't. There's no way to rotate it. Well, it says you can rotate, but you actually can't. See, if I rotate it, just goes back. So that's that. The next tool is clipping tool, which allows you to clip edges or just clip brushes in general. So I'll show you how to do it here. So you select the brush you want to clip, and then you click that, and you click one edge of it, and you drag it to the other edge. And then you have like this line here, and you can see in the grid, there's a red area and a white area. The red area is the area that's going to be erased once you press enter, and the white area is the area that's going to stay. So if I press enter, you can see there it just clipped a huge corner off. So that comes in handy if you want to make edges and stuff. But something I prefer more for edges is vertex tool. The vertex tool. So what you do is you can select different edges. Like say I want to grab this corner. You can see in the camera view when I click that corner, the corner in the grid view, in the camera view is selected. So I just click and drag and I can move it. And you see how it's still there, even though it's not really there, because as you can see here I moved it. But when I press this, I go back to selection tool, it moved. So that's better to use, I'd say, this than the clipping tool, because with the clipping tool, it's harder to fix changes that you made with. So you're better off with the vertex tool in some cases. The only downside to the vertex tool is you can't get real corners like this. So you can see here, it just cut the whole side off here. With this, at least I can kind of cut edges off. If I wanted to fix this, I would have to go make a new brush. Oops. Make a new brush here. then I have to kind of go along the edge here and try and align it just to get that same effect. But it's not really as nice. It wouldn't be as nice looking if I did that. So in some instances, a clipping tool is nicer to have.